Alright, here's what. I want you to think for a moment. That person who you find is your number one hater, I want you to think for a moment of the cause. Oh God. Oh God. Don't be Facebooking me now, man. I'm doing my show. Alright, well, we're just gonna ignore that. Yeah? You know my theory on that? Your worst enemy really is your best friend or someone who wanted to be a best friend gone bad enough. Yeah? You were not there for that person. So that person just cannot turn against you. You know, I was trying to think why Judas would have betrayed Christ. And I find, you know what? Judas wanted to be Christ's best buddy, but he was jealous of the relationship with Peter and so on, and he finally get through, you know what? So he went to the next side. You understand? He said, you know what? Crucify that man, organize a crucify. And so you have some haters out there, and not knowing that you really created those haters. You know? I'm sure you could think of somebody who you could say, God, he one friend, she one friend, or you one friend. So yeah, and they behind you and so on. For whatever reason, you tell you, you better stop now and pay them mind. Otherwise, they will turn against you, and all the passion and so on they had get towards your friendship or wanted, you know, for your friendship, it will turn to hate. Yeah? And watch, listen, hate is really the opposite of love, you know. Yeah? And for someone to hate, they must have had love. Watch. Listen, I'm sure you knew some couples like, oh boy, yes boy, that is Romeo and Juliet, they're good. And now they're so bitter to one another. I mean, if you put them in the same room, they would tear off each other's neck. Yeah, is love that went sour? That's hate. Love that went sour, or loyalty that gone bad. You understand? So you have a friend, yeah, or some person, and you're not loyal, you're not returning their loyalty. Listen, when that thing goes sour, you would find you have yourself a number one hater. You know, careful. You know, careful. Watch Two-Face. Two-Face on Batman. You understand? He was loyal to his work, to that organization. And when Two-Face needed the system the most, they were nowhere to be found. And Two-Face was one of the most notorious criminal in Batman time. All because the system failed him. The system wasn't there to return his loyalty. So whatever relationship you're in and taking for granted, and that person is loyal, sticking there through your SHIT and stuff, yeah, and so on. After a while, that loyalty or that love is going to go sour, and you will start lying to you haters. Yeah, you need to think, what did I do to create these war instigators?